You know, I personally know Scott, and I've known him for a long, long time. And it's just Grand Island workers in general, our public workers, our first responders, our city workers, we have the best. I mean, being out the airport for about 20 years, I worked with all the different trades from the city, and I've never seen a group of people that did such a good job. I'm really proud of everything they do. And just like we had the utility workers here last week, that they go and help other cities and states when they have problems. That's amazing. Grand Island's number one. When the state of Nebraska raises rates on things, you know, and we got to keep proactive, and we got to pay for those things to get done. So we have no choice but to raise the fees too. I mean, I don't like to pay the fees. Just the other day, I had to close a street over here for their presentation they're going to have on the Vietnam, and it cost me $100. I said, oh my goodness. But I understand, and I went through all these different departments. It costs money to do anything. So what we're doing is kind of putting a nameplate on that ground there. So a future, you know, it's 50 years. They built the cemetery, the new cemetery, with 50 years in mind. But the 50 years after that, we're thinking, you know, proactive 100 years down the line. So we're going to need more land eventually. So that land is just set aside with a nameplate on it that is for future growth of the Veterans Cemetery, which we need to do so that it didn't get used for something else over those years. I was really impressed by their presentation. I mean, mainly their cost to us is our energy savings. So say if we invest $200,000 and we have $200,000 of energy savings from those buildings, then it won't cost us anything to upgrade these buildings. And I was pretty impressed that it may not cost us anything and we may get money back. We got to be proactive on that stuff. And when we take somewhere like the Heartland Event Center and we defer maintenance for 20 years on things, you know at some point in time it's going to cost you money to fix. So if we can get by with that and they fix the stuff and upgrade the stuff and it costs us little or nothing, win-win. I think with Venue Works running it and their concept of what they're going to do, and there are other facilities that they're going to bring shows in from other facilities, you know, team us up with them. I think it's only going to get better. I think over the years, and even with the addition of the ice, if we can get the ice working, and if we can get Disney on ice, and just like Kearney does, you know, and let people skate, you know, I think it's nothing going to get better and better. And especially if we can get it turned on and everything, and it's not going to cost us little or no money. I mean, they put it in there 20 years ago and they never used it. So I don't quite understand all that we didn't use it for 20 years. But if it's there and we can use it and people want to go skating, people want to watch Disney on Ice or whatever shows they can get or watch hockey when it comes here, I think anything we can add to Grand Island to make it better and make more people happy about things that's going on in Grand Island, I think it's just a win-win situation. You know, I was just telling Jack that I lived in Honolulu, and I used to take the kids ice skating in Honolulu, but I had a judge from here. He come over and visited me when I was in Honolulu on his wedding, and so he reminds me 20 years later that, hey, when I came over there to visit you, you took me ice skating in Honolulu. So, and I know he's probably watching this, so he knows who he is. But he skated in Honolulu.